did all that was asked of me. I showed up to work on time every day. I worked quickly and silently. I went to church every Sunday. I even helped the younger girls learn how to work the looms. And yet still, my pay is cut. I work long hours from before the sun is up until it is long past. I work in the dust, in the dirt, with the sound of the looms pounding in my head. And despite my doing all this, my hours are still lengthened. My pay is lessened. What was I supposed to do? Let these mill owners make a slave out of me? My wage is my sole support, not only for myself, but also for my family. My parents at home rely on my wages just as much as I do, and I cannot afford to live on any less than what I am already given. I had to act. So yes, I convinced the other woman on my floor to walk out of the mill with me. Yes, we withdrew our money from the bank. And yes, we decided to strike. But wouldn't any person who is proud of what they do the same? I believe that what I did was right. But some of the other girls on my floor were nervous. They were worried that if we held out, they would not be allowed back. So they ran back to their overseers and begged for their jobs back. And they were welcomed back, but for lesser pay. But I am not welcomed back. This letter says so. I now receive no wage. The dreaded fate has been bestowed upon me. Blacklisted? I have no wage, no job, no home, and no hope for future employment. I'm not allowed in the mill that I have worked in for years, with the looms that I am so comfortable with. What do I do now? Do I go back to my father's farm? As I've said before, they rely on my wage just as much as I do, and I cannot disappoint them by running back to the farm. Do I do as the other girls and beg my overseer? I can't do that, because I am blacklisted. Do I seek other work here in Lowell? What other work is there for a scorned mill girl like myself? What I did produced no progress. The strike was a failure. These women need to realize that they must stand strong and stand together, or else they will be tossed aside one by one, just as I was tossed. And I cannot stand to see anybody else's name on this list, not for righteous reasons.